Okay, so now there should be sound. Let me check. Okay, so now there should be sound. Let me check. Okay, so now there should be sound. Infinitely looping sound. Okay, so already things are going a bit oofy. All of this nonsense going on. But this is always just that in a thing called CMake, we have to tell it all of the different files that there are so they can build it in the game. So it's going to be source function tickworld.cpp C++. And then hopefully that should work now. And it has. Good. Nice. Ooh, ooh. And again, we have our spinny cube. Now with a dude on either corner. Little A is one of our ants, one of our test ants, spinning around. Ooh. This is a little visual bug I'm going to have to fix, but wow. So we now need the ants to tick their brains all the time. So tick world, what does tick world do? Tick world goes through all the dudes in the list of dudes and tells them, hey, tick your AI. Oh, well, let's just check that that's doing its job first of all. So we're going to put a breakpoint here so that it stops whenever that happens. So ideally, it should stop almost immediately. Oh, there we are. And yeah, so there has been. Oh, that was unexpected. No. Oh. Yeah, okay. Just gone tick dude there. Minus things. Yes. Okay, all good. So it is ticking the AI, which is what we want. And we are gonna go down to what does it mean to tick your AI? Well, we're gonna first of all set your ticks to the max AI ticks. And then, yep. Point to this AI state. Hello, why is that not working? We'll see, show of this. This AI state. And where is AI state defined in the dude class? It's a void pointer. So it points to a void expression without a pointer term type. This is a thing that's not very regularly done, so it's going to be something silly like a bit of syntax is off. Expression pressing the pointer. Could it be? Expression preceding parentheses or apparent commas of pointer to function type. And this is where it'd be useful to have a lot of coders in the chat. this AI state. What is wrong with this phrasing? And this is the depressing part where it's now experimenting with various variations of the same thing. Or it could be something even sillier. Could the problem be up here? What is it? So it's pointing to the right thing. Void pointer, anyways. Because when we load this in, when we load this AI state is AI state. And when we've loaded this in test, void pointer dude AI test. There's a lot going on there. There's no way that that's correct. There's no way that's correct. That feels wrong on many, many levels. Let's get out of the game. Let's try again. And unbelievably, that worked. And if I'm being totally honest, I couldn't begin to explain why that worked. Avoid. Void. Taking no parameters. This is going to be, look at this later and work and why this works. Because that is incredible. This feels like it's very, very, very wrong. But it's not. And that's the important thing. So we're getting our AI tests down here. It's showing that it's working. So now with our dudes that we have made in test, realistically with dudes as well, we need them to also have another value, which is their max AI ticks. So it's sort of their speed. So it's pretty much in every single one, I think. Basically it comes after speed. So in max AI ticks. And I'm going to make it that it's forced that we say a number. And also, do you know what, while we're here, HP. That's going to involve a lot of changing things, but maybe in a few days it's going to make me go, ah, yes, that's what that is. Spawn, dude. And now every instance of dude being spawned is now going to be broken, which is fine. So now we can just go to each one. And I go P and HP, the max ticks, yeah, pointer load, yep. And this is the beauty of tools like VS Copilot, GitHub Copilot. So it carries you a bit of it here. Let's check. Build, let's find any other instances of dudes being broken. Is it just a warning? So who cares about that? Well, I will care about it later. No matching thing because there is not max AI ticks. So we'll say 60. So do an action every 60 frames. Speaking of which, when we get to the main, once Windows, set frame limit 60, already done that. Okay, so now, well, let's check to see if that actually sticks. So we should start to see less AI testing happening in the bottom. There are two of the same AI, so there should be two every second. Yep. One in Mississippi, two in Mississippi, three in Mississippi. Yeah, basically works. Okay. So then now, AI test 1. Now let's make the first AI test that's not just printing something out. Let's just have them move to the center. Dude. AI. Test. Move to center. But this doesn't have to be all caps. Test. Move to center. Okie doke. So, yep, center X, center Y. Nice. Except this part is wrong. So first, identify the center X and Y and the center Z of the map. I mean, if this were a real thing, there'd be a more efficient way of meaning that we don't have to check it every single AI tick. But, well, we also need to add in void and let's move to center. Let the computer know it's a real thing. Then we need to int x distance from center. Well, we need to make sure that we get an absolute value. So int y distance, z distance. Okay. Int movement type equals 0, and we're going to say, yep. Probably it's worked out where we're going from here. So we have the x distance from the center. If that's greater or equal to the y distance and the x distance from the center of this, we're going to move from the x, yep, and then switch. Well, actually, we shouldn't redo a switch. We can just do it here straight away into it. Move in x direction, lifestyle to the center. Move in y direction. Move in the z direction. We can actually move movement type because we're not actually using that at all anymore. If we were to do that, we need to work out which way we're moving. We're moving increasing the x or are we decreasing the x? So if the center of, oh no, but this is not correct because, oh no, this is how I've done it before. I don't like this. Well, I'm going to keep it for what it is now. Trying to work out, is it better that when we talk about moving, we talk about the location where you end up or the way you're moving? I suppose there's less math by just saying go here, which is fair. So probably in the long run, it's better to do it that way. Someone will probably tell me in the future, no, that's stupid. You are stupid and you should feel bad. So we'll see. All right, so that's fine because it's going to move to the x plus 1 position, the x minus 1 position. Same is going to happen for y, same is going to happen for z. and it's only going to do one of those. But then we have the issue that if it's at the center, it is going to start wiggling back and forth basically, because it's going to go, is the x distance greater than equal and this, and is the x distance greater than z? They're all going to be 0, so it's going to say yes, that's correct. And they're going to say, oh, is the center x greater than that? No, it won't be, because it's going to be the same. So then it's going to go here, and then after it goes there, it's going to be x will be 1 off, so it'll go back here. So it's going to wiggle on the x-axis. So we should have our if x distance, that do nothing. There we go. Let's see. Let us see. I didn't down here. I didn't change the test AI to actually have this new thing. Where are we? Here we go. The test dudes. So you're not AI test 1. Your brain's not that anymore. It is test move to center. This one, test move to center. So now let's try again. We'll see what's going to happen again this time. And hopefully they should start moving kind of in a zigzag way towards the center. Oh, let's go out into 3D view. Oh, and it looks like that's what they're doing. Let's take away the dots. Oh, the dots. Oops. That's also connected to the dudes, so I need to fix that, seemingly. But we see these A's. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I broke the rendering by doing that. Okay. That's an important thing to check as well in the future. Let me make a new file called... oh, there you go away. Need to get rid of this one second. Rename things to fix dot text. Things to fix. Clicking F to remove visibility of dot tiles. Also make the connected dudes visible, and also signing visibility of dude connected tiles off, then on makes the dudes not up their position, and presumably, can't spell very well, presumably the right, well, texture coordinates. Texture coordinates. Things to fix. But where were we before? Let's try again, and let's hope this works. Go into 3D view, and we have this A. Let's try and get a better angle. Also nicer angle. Okay. They are moving very slowly. Oh, this is interesting. They are... Something happens to them. They stop moving at a point. Interesting. Don't know how it doesn't work. But either way, both of them have arrived to the center. And now they are not moving around, which is exactly what we wanted to happen. So that's good. Okie doke. Next thing to do. So we have basic AI working. Very, very basic AI working. So let us imagine void test 11 dudes making dudes. So one of the big things in ants is going to be they're ants and they have a queen and the queen makes more ants. So we want to make sure that there's a comfortable and convenient way that we have a dude that is making a dude. Oh, hello. Yep. So we're going to generate all the same business. All the same business as before, except we're only going to have one dude. And this is going to be the queen. And we're going to put them up the road in the top, in the corner tile. And you know what? We're going to remove this mountain thing. We don't need that now, to be honest. Or do we? Looks good. Yeah, let's leave it in. It looks nice. And we are going to make a new dude function. Dude AI test, move to center. What's that? Criticizing the way I've spelled center. Come on, then fix it. Okay, void dude AI. Let's call it basic queen. And we need to go back into dude H, void AI basic queen. Okay, so basic queen. What will basic queen do? A basic queen is going to make a basic dude. Void dude AI basic dude. I mean, it's not really basics. We're going to have basics in the future, so maybe we should rename this to test. Test queen and test spawned dude. Test spawned dude. Okay, back here again. Basic test queen, and then test spawn dude. And now we need to go back again. And what is a test queen going to do? A test queen is going to create a dude. And for a dude to create a dude, this is the issue, is always forgetting. Dude spawn, make unique dude, pointer load, indexing dude. Yeah. So in the dude class, we can spawn another dude. So it's going to function exactly the same here. So we should just be able to call it spawn dude. We'll fix these numbers, these particular numbers in a minute. Spawn dude is unidentified. No, it's not. It's here. Oh, spawn. Spawn. There we go. Okay. And yep, his brain is going to be spawned dude. It's going to be the X, Y, and Z of the queen in question. 160 frames to tick his brain. And then what does a spawned dude do? A spawned dude is going to do exactly this. Move to the center. This is an opportunity where we could make a move to center function, but let's be real, we're never going to use that ever. So we can remove these after, later on down the line, so it doesn't matter. And the only difference is that if it gets to the center, it is going to unload itself. And this will be a good test to see if then other things break when dudes are removed. Dude unload. So it takes itself from the tile here, and then it goes through the list on the tile. Oh no, yeah, so it doesn't take itself on the instantly. It looks to see if it's in the world. Really, this doesn't even need to be here, because if it's sending itself outside of the world, it's going to already have broken. Maybe remove, because if it's outside of the world map, the game is already horrendously broken. Yeah. So it goes through the list of its of the tile that it's on, and it goes, am I here? And if it's here, it erases, and then it breaks out to stop it. And then it unloads the entity afterwards. Index index is more than 0. And it is what it is. I feel like this is also redundant, but well. Yeah, and it's pop and swap. Okay. This is a bit worrying, because then some dudes are going to miss ticks. But as it would just be one frame, it might not be too big of a deal in the long run. That if every time a dude unloads themselves, that one other dude misses their turn. But then I can have it that when dudes tick, if they unload themselves, it basically repeats the position they're in. Yeah. So this is going to be another thing for ticking AI. It's probably going to be a bool that if they're unloaded, yeah. Okay, that's another thing. Things to fix. If a dude is unloaded during... I just said it so well. If a dude is unloaded during the whole world AI tick function, then after the swap and pop, the dude that was originally in the last position of the vector will miss their time to tick in the AI function. Okay. Another thing to fix. But for now, it doesn't matter. Test. So let's make this one, make a dude every 2 seconds. Test 11. Okay. 3D view. Oh no. This is not expected at all. Well, because the AI is not basic queen. AI test queen. Because it was moved to center. Easy explanation. So now it's the queen. So now this queen ant should be making baby ants. Oh, gah. And we have broken. We have crashed. Why have we crashed? Yeah, so there's a dude, take AI. We're pointing to something that doesn't exist clearly, because it's just nonsense data. How has this happened? Tick world. Dude pointer. Let's have a look. So, tick world. Int number of dudes. No, we don't need this. Counter. Equal 0. We're gonna STD see out ticking dude. Nice, include his position, why not? And then counter plus plus. We're going to include IO stream. And now we should see, in terminal, what is going on. So we're no longer than expected before breaking. Which is a weird thing. And also another weird thing is, why is this going up by 2s? It's another weird part of this. Dude pointer, dude left. Okie dokie. Wow. This is going to be something probably to fix in the future. By the future, I mean tomorrow, because it's very late. Okay, so I think that's all for today. I think we're going to give another crack at this tomorrow. Nice. Stopping streaming.